Oh, no. James Charles did not just post an apology video and title it Holding Myself Accountable. Y'all, I'm getting flashbacks. So, I'm not sure how to start with today's video because your girl didn't expect the one and only James Charles to make an apology video about his allegations. But surprisingly, he did yesterday and it's not looking good for him so far. Many minors have spoken up multiple times about how James has been pressuring them into sending explicit pictures, to him even sending unsolicited pictures for no reason. These rumors actually started way back in 2019, but for some reason, many people were quick to believe James after he denied all the rumors, until he got accused of grooming minors multiple times this year, and guess what? Yeah, there are even receipts against James as well. From January 2021 to April, you guys, almost 5 victims have made multiple videos on James Charles and how he allegedly groomed them and forced them into sending inappropriate pictures. But, of course, James only made a response to one of the victims and ignored all the other accusations for months, you guys. However, as thousands of people kept asking James to make a genuine response and an apology to all his victims, the internet was shook this week when another 15-year-old TikToker decided to expose James for messaging him. And that's when things went downhill. In those screenshots, you guys, the victim posted receipts showing how James accused the victim of lying about his age to him, despite how James wished him a happy birthday when he turned 15 years old. And on top of that, the victim himself has posted several TikTok videos of how he's 15 years old, yet James felt that he needed to slide into his DMs and flirt with him. This entire situation has made many people, including Trisha Paytas, go off on James for still going around on social media without taking zero accountability for his disgusting actions. And guys, even Trisha herself shared how James should be in prison by now. James Charles deserves prison. I really hope one of these parents press charges. It's so nauseating. I'm physically nauseous. And he's so cocky about getting away with it all. I'll say without a shadow of doubt, James Charles is the only creator that deserves to be banned and stripped from all social platforms. He's abusing it by sexting with minors, repeated behavior happening as recent as a few days ago. This is an actual predator/pedophile. The minute after James received a lot of hate for grooming multiple minors, a lot of rumors suddenly started going around that multiple celebrities, including the Kardashians and Jenners, have recently unfollowed James on Instagram because of his allegations. But others are claiming that none of those celebrities have actually followed James in the first place, which made the situation really intense and awkward on social media. Now, keep in mind, this messy drama all went down in a matter of 24 hours. And guys, when I tell you that it kept going, you probably won't believe me, because James's hometown friend thought it would be the perfect time to expose James for catfishing his high school soccer team for their nudes in the past.
Is it just me, or does everybody from the 518 just know that James Charles catfished his whole high school soccer team for all their nudes and nobody ever says anything?
Y'all better be buckled up, because the more you watch this video, the more it gets worse, since none other than James Charles made a decision to post an apology video on April Fool's yesterday for his allegations titled Holding Myself Accountable. And guys, before I even say anything, I'm gonna let y'all just watch this short clip of his apology and decide for yourself.
And I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate.
Oh, James was desperate this entire time, y'all. We're very sorry, James, for misunderstanding the situation.
2 different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me on social media.
Hold on. Did he really just address only 2 allegations and ignore the other 4 allegations against him? You know what? I'm not gonna sit here and force y'all to watch James's apology video, because that is literally torture. But just a quick summary of his apology video. He basically started off by 1, victim blaming, 2, admitting that he's desperate, 3, saying he finally realizes he needs to approach dating differently, and to make this even worse, 4, he also blamed his actions on straight men. Basically, his apology video was all excuses and victim blaming, and that's what made many people go on social media and share their thoughts towards James and the way he handled the situation in his video. What I got from the video. Sorry for grooming that 14-year-old. It was their fault. I'll get better, I promise. At this point, I would be too embarrassed to show myself in media, TBH. This video is such a mess. The concept of accountability means nothing to James Charles. This is repeated behavior. Y'all better not forgive at James Charles. Anyways, as soon as James started receiving more backlash for his apology video, many people started comparing James to the YouTuber Austin Jones, who got sentenced to 10 years in prison for soliciting explicit videos from underage fans. And guys, even the problematic guru Jeffree Star went on Instagram and threw shade directly at James by reposting his song titled Prisoner. Now, just in case you guys were wondering if any of James's friends responded or even defended James throughout the situation, well, unfortunately, no one dared to step in and speak up about James at all. But Noah Beck did go on the BFF podcast a couple of days ago during the allegations, and of course, he discussed how James Charles will never be canceled, since he's always able to bounce back and gain his fan base again.
Didn't he kind of just get canceled a little bit?
Yeah, but everyone gets canceled and they're fine.
Yeah, it's James Charles. He'll bounce back.
Okay.
But anyways, loves, what's your opinion on James Charles getting accused of grooming minors multiple times? Do you think his apology video was really genuine? Make sure to leave all your thoughts and opinions on this topic down in the comments below. I love you so much!